All right, we did also ask Twitter using the hashtag CWLPS4 what you think about Heretics in Division B. And Fresh Havoc says, definitely in the middle of the pack. They have what it takes to compete, but sometimes make over-aggressive plays when the situation doesn't require it.
We should bring him up on the desk.
I hear.
All right.
My God, that was a good breakdown of the situation. I like that.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. All right, middle of the pack.
Yeah,
All right, let's pull up our next tweet. This is from
Top 10.
Top 10. Top 10 at least.
It's
there.
only 8 spots.
Best division.
Only 8
All right,
spots.
they're
Hey, hold on.
inconsistent and
He's
teams
not
are
wrong.
starting to get better. They need
He's
to
not
pick it up
wrong.
if they want to be contenders.
No,
Yeah, you can't be wrong.
He's a free agent, too.
Top 10.
That was a safer pick,
They do
really,
need to
than
pick it up.
Ant.
Not wrong.
They do need to pick it up if they want to be contenders.
All right,
I like
we do
that.
have one more. Let's see if we can get something
Top
more
15,
specific
come on.
than that. From Momo, I still rank Heretics as a top 4 Division B team. They just need to stick to their CWL London roles and work on perfecting their play with those roles.
I have him
This
blocked.
guy tweets me all the time talking
Yeah,
crap.
I have him blocked
Momo,
on
bro.
Twitter.
You don't think I know, but I know.
Yeah, he's always talking crap.
You're always talking crap. I don't even know what you said.
I have him blocked.
I
I
agree.
think he roasted my hairline once or something. Momo, bro.
Well, I didn't know that you had beef with him too.
Yeah.
I don't even respond to this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's just mean.
Yeah.
All right, well, be nice.
Momo, bro.
I instantly knew his at, so that must have been like the 3rd time he's done that.
You can't let him live in your brain like that.
He has a spot.
All right.
Rip free.
It makes me want to rip my hair out. I'm sorry I cut you off. It makes me want to rip my hair out that Envy isn't a good search team. Their coach is Bevels, right? For those of you who don't know, from back in the day, Bevels was an incredible search and destroy star. They have Pharaoh and they have Decimate. The amount of money these guys have taken out of my pocket in search and destroy, it's unbelievable, right? Like, these guys have a great search and destroy team. At some point, they're going to put it together, and they're just going to look amazing in Search and Destroy. Maybe it's today, but at some point, they're going to put that together. And they have great Slayers as well. So they have the makings of a team that can be consistently top 4. It's just whether or not they can figure out that search and become consistent in Respawn. But, you know, it's a work in progress. We'll see if they're able to do it.
I'm really hoping if they play Arsenal S&D again, the way that they played it last time, every time they went to that B control was just horrible. They would send Silly just to plant the bomb and then all of them be in their base. We watch Heretics today. They tend to push up and take control of that side. So if Envy's going to be playing Arsenal again, especially versus 100 Thieves, I want them to be more aggressive, especially when they gain all that information off the rip.
Silly's on bomb duty now, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It should be Pat.
All right, well, we will see what is going to happen. Our last series of the day, 100 Thieves versus Team Envy. We're ready to get things started. We're going to hand it back over to Ben and Chip.
Priest's effect on 100 Thieves is actually insane.
It's ridiculous. Like, they are 27-11 over, something like that. They are 20-6 in series count since they picked them up, and I think like they lost their very serious series they played with them.
What's the hardpoint stats?
The hardpoint stats, they have won. I just put it away. 82.5% of their hardpoints since it came together. 37-5, whatever it is. Which, by the way, JP pointed this out. This is not my doing, but they were better than the run Complexity had back in Black Ops 2. But Optic did beat him. Yeah. Optic did beat him, and for whatever stretch he pulled out, I'm assuming from IW, Black Ops 3, AW, some stretch in there. So Optic technically hasn't beat. But 100 Thieves, disgusting record in Respawn in general, especially in the hardpoint. It's absurd. Which I think kind of goes into the talking point that Des brought up about the S&D. By the way, Silly might get streaks. Of the S&D for Envy, of like, Silly doesn't get streaks, that sucks. They have to win the S&Ds. Yes. To beat 100 Thieves, they have to win the S&Ds. Envy needs to pick it up in that regard. Which the good news is, 100 Thieves wasn't good at S&D, so there's hope. There's a lot of hope.
Definite saving grace there. As it stands, though, it is Envy with the advantage over our reigning CWL champs in 100 Thieves after a fantastic event win at London. I feel like Octane is liking traveling overseas, like in the United Kingdom. Yeah, one of his favorites in terms of winning championships, that's for sure. As rotation comes through, 100 Thieves first to the party, but Aches and Pharaoh are at the back for Envy. And honestly, Pharaoh could cause some problems right here. Finds the first pick. It's Priester that goes down. Second is going to challenge. He's not able to find it, but Aches is still alive. And is trying to cause, again, more issues here for 100 Thieves. He shuts down Kenny. More pressure coming from Lights. A second pick for 8. Spat playing very well right now.
I mean, yeah, when you look at the talent across the board, who do you think has the better ICRs? Aches and Pharaoh or Octane and Slasher, obviously the correct choice. Aches about to get streaked.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. Slasher does shut him down, but a heavy hitter battle nonetheless. It's honestly a ton of fight just for control of this hill. Envy trying to do it from the top.
Now just bear in mind, that's been Aches and Silly, both 1 kill away from streaks after the first 2 hills. Will that potentially come back and bite Envy in the butt? We'll wait and see. In terms of starts, Enable 1 and 6. Not what you want out of him. The squad is Priest now looking to try and string together a couple of kills. Already on a 2 streak. Can he find the 3rd? They are fighting back, and this hill specifically for 100 Thieves is sensational.
It's been since the first time we saw him play it. They pull out an extra ICR if they need it. Maybe Kenny hasn't died, which is why he hasn't made this switch, but they get control of this hill, and it literally never goes away. They just hold on to it forever and ever, it seems. And so far, Envy, they are bunching up in lobby, trying to get the timing through vents. Slashers says, okay, thank you, and Decimate destroys him. Kenny's there for the trades. Lobby might be a little bit open, and Envy have an opening the back steps. Finally, when there's only 24 seconds left, they make it here. They finally get here. They run into Kenny. They run into Octane Slasher. ICRs and Maddoxes galore, and another perfect hold on P3.
And the way that started with Decimate finding that kill in
I
bench,
cannot believe he won that game.
you're thinking, all right, well, Envy's going to break through. Kenny repositions. Kenny finds 2. And now the rotation not looking good for Envy. As 3 players go down, Silly might just join him shortly. As Kenny finds himself 260 away from some streaks. He's going to drop, so no streaks for him. Well, it looked like it could be a bad rotation for Envy. Turns out, not so bad.
Man, it's a nice swing of kills. He got pushed out pretty much as far as he wants. Slasher's got to deal with Hook. Hook takes him down. Former teammates, by the way. Hook maybe fired up a little bit, but obviously Envy just trying to bounce back. The little storylines don't matter. They want blood, trying to climb their way up the ladder to secure that playoff spot because they're in a tough fight.
Yeah, and a great game 1 so far. Back and forth, 82-76. Hook in a great position to make a play. There's 1. Can he find the 2nd? Yes, he can. Of course he can. Envy 4 down. It comes down to Enable, who, well, he's been spotted. He's been hunted. He has been taken care of. Decimate in a good position as well, maybe to just cause some big problems. Thieves pulls the trigger straight off the rip, only finds the 1st. And he's still controlling the spawns wisely. They don't want to give anything away, and well, 100 Thieves as they fall here could be in some issues, Chance.
Well, it's fantastic teamwork from Envy. They get the clearance, they win all the necessary gunfights, and they trade the ones they don't win. Perfect rotation from Envy. Largest lead in the game I think we've had thus far.
Yep.
And now you got the War Machine to back these players up. Decimate, well, he at least is going to slow him down. A little bit of damage. And Pharaoh, by the way, 320 off streak, so he's in the ballpark. At least he's thinking about it, trying to dabble. 100 Thieves, maybe a bit of a swarm on the hill, and the stun should be just enough to shut him down. Kenny finds 2. 100 Thieves in the hill for all but a second until Huke comes back, picks up 2. Grab Slam earned, lead extended. Envy on fire.
I mean, when you see Hoop shooting like that, sometimes you ask the question, how the hell can they ever even lose? I mean, it really is that big of a factor for Envy, and we've talked about Envy so long. Decimate, Pharaoh. It's a matter of time before these guys kind of get into the full swing of things. Silly's been great all year in my mind. Oh, you know what you're going to traditionally get from Hoop. Maybe not the best grab slam there. Good setup from 100 Thieves to make sure that it's essentially nullified. The flank from Slasher, there's 2. Priesta finds Aches as well. 100 Thieves fighting back.
Okay, swing and a miss. You know, maybe
Pretty
we
big.
get a second grab slam. You still got a nice little lead for yourselves, but honestly, this might be a lot of time that ends up going away to 100 Thieves. They've got everything covered. Windows taken care of. That means players might have to flood in one side. You try to flood in one side, you know, you might have an ICR looking at you. Octane finds 2. And there's 32 seconds left, and the positioning from Envy tells me that they care more about the rotation for the moment than they care about trying to flood in to break this hill. You got Kenny waiting for players to come in, and you got a Tempest out somewhere. Envy's just getting battered.
And think back, though, to that first rotation. Envy did hold P2 for quite some time. No streaks there for Slasher. He was 100 away. The kill feed blue. And the yelp of nice from Envy. 152, 122. Kenny's turn now to try and have a big impact for 100 Thieves. There's 2. Kenny snap one to Decimate. Close, yet so far. Priesta could be the difference maker. He was our storyline coming in, 16 of 14, but Grab Slam is available for him. Well, this time, no. Hit from Decimate slows him down, and he's still in control.
Is Envy needing a break? I hear a vision pulse from somebody. That's going to be Aches, calls it in. Should make it a little bit easier to find these kills. You say, hey, they're all up top, but here's the grab slam for Priesta. Barely gets through, and he's able to find 2. And that's 100 Thieves fighting through the vision pulse to make the break. And this, again, big time for 100 Thieves to work on this comeback.
Small thing, but you probably would have liked that crash to come through. Kind of mid-grab slam there. It does come through towards the end and obviously had no effect whatsoever, but Priesta was so close to dying. Lucky to get that double, and of course, the break. Envy will still have the lead after this hill, though. And it's not going to be a massive one. And here's the problem. You're now going to that horrible, horrible hill, which 100 Thieves control so well, and you haven't got there early. It's going to be very problematic, but it comes down to Enable. You have to try and isolate him, find a kill quickly. He's done well to stay alive, but didn't manage to reload. Slasher with the War Machine finds the first. Notice there's going to be a player over towards Dart. Not going to connect with the kill just yet, but 100 Thieves control the hill again.
Last time around was a full 60. This time around, Envy going to try to flood through the front. Hugh able to find 2 separate kills, but you still got to get past the ICRs. You see the shots coming in from Lobby, able to take a couple down, but the move is here, and so is Kenny, waiting for it to happen. You think Hugh gets the 2 entries, it's going to be enough. Not even close. 100 Thieves on this hill, still on point.
It's mind-boggling because they don't seem to do all that different than a lot of teams. It's just they win every single gunfight. Kenny just finds a 3. He was one shot. He had about 15 health, and he still managed to find himself a triple kill.
I mean, if you ignore this hill, Envy is probably winning by 100 points. 60,
Yeah,
70
if you
points.
give him 50-50 on that hill,
It has
that's
been a very
60
good
point
thing.
swing.
Really, honestly, for Envy, outside of the first hill, the last go-around, they've been playing fantastic. It's just that one hill has been a dagger. Priest is on a 4, 160 away.
Got to slow it down. Streaks have been the story throughout all of map 1. Players have been close from both sides. Now you get him. You could potentially win the map this late on. The Tempest not going to connect. Here comes Priest at 10 more points. He's going to earn the Lightning due to time. The kill on Silly secures the Hellstorm. 100 Thieves in the driver's seat.
And this is just a suffocating moment for them as well. The Hellstorm or Lightning Strike, gets called in. You try to hide. Where can you go? Off the map. It's just a different graveyard you're going to. Priesta, well, no ammo in the clip, and that's going to help them find the kill on him finally. But now you got Slasher flanking. It's just 2 hills back-to-back. 100 Thieves. The game has swung completely in their favor. Octane, by the way, doesn't get the streaks. Gets pretty darn close. And of course, you see the rotation. Priest has already got the cutoffs to the next hill. 4 seconds before it pops. You got to get past him, but he slows him down for a few seconds. That means the rest of 100 Thieves get to the hill even before Envy can get there. 19 seconds in this game is theirs, and they still got the Hellstorm.
I have no idea how Silly just won that. But Envy will break through. Now, can you hold the hill? United still with the spawns. What is available for 100 Thieves to close it out? Really not that much. What's available to hold from Envy? Really not that much. Who could get another grab slam? Maybe attack 5 boost from Silly. We saw them use it earlier on, but 100 Thieves are pushing through. Keep your eye on number 10. That's going to be Slasher. For me, he could make the play, but it's been read by Decimate. Envy still not out of this just yet. The kills feed all blue. This the potential for the comeback for the boys in blue.
And you got to return on the grab slam, a potential saving grace to make up for the first one. You don't even have to use it for the break. Use it for the hold.
Baby.
8 seconds left on the hill. Virtual tied game. One good hold on first. Either team can win this game. Octane with the entry kill.
You have one chance to break, and it comes with Octane's opening, but the trades have to be there. Kenny has Silly one shot. 100 Thieves are in the hill. It's going to be contested, and now Kenny has to be the playmaker, which he's not going to be able to be. Hook with the grab slam to potentially secure game 1. Has to use this correctly.
And no one's here. No vision pulse either. Enable's not anywhere near. 3 or 4 seconds, and it's going to be there. Hugh finds one. Slasher through the window. Octane in the window. 100 Thieves live in the window. They're on through. You got the Tempest out. Envy, where are they?
I don't know how they've done it, but Octane with the Tempest secures game 1. That 100% was Envy's game. They had it in the palm of their hand.
Decimate's thrown in there.
Thirsty for revenge.
Slasher versus Pat is always a fun one.
How can we not talk about Slasher versus
Right?
Pat? It's too obvious at
We're
this
focused on
point,
like the team storylines. What
God,
about
like
the
why would
players?
we do that? Yeah.
The players.
Well, is Aches gonna snipe for me round 1? He promised me he was going to. No, he gives it to Pharaoh. Boo. Oh, well, that's why, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. Makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Good pick from Pharaoh. They're off the rip, 4-2. course, at this point, Envy, yeah, they're going to win the round. And
With stream sniping, the opposition with how good his predictions were, Ben. Gets one in the window for free, makes the read on the second guy. Different kinds of sniping we have here in God. And, well, Pharaoh's sticking with it. I'm appreciative of it. Because the whole team running down to Decimate. He feels the pressure. So does Silly. Envy, if they can get one out of this, they'll be happy. There it is. But either way, 4v3 for 100 Thieves, who I think might be debating a quick wrap around the map or hunt down the kills. And, well, maybe a little bit hesitant. Huke's going to fall. Priest able to find 2. And all of a sudden, 2v1. Pharaoh finds 2 with pistol. Chaos, Ben. 1v1 with Slasher. He's got the sniper out. He's right to your left. Slasher, you didn't even get Fog of War.
Kidding me?
He got Fog of War. Pharaoh got Fog of War. I'm assuming. Or he heard him, honestly.
He's going to grab a gun. There it is. The fact that Slasher just moseyed on by. There's a gunfight. Pharaoh wins it. A 1v3. 2 kills with a pistol. And I was going to say that round's a little unfortunate because Aches had the ICR top window and you're thinking, oh, well, if he has something different, maybe he trades out that kill bottom middle. And, well, then this happened. There's the first. There's the second. Pharaoh with a beautiful little clutch.
100 Thieves going to watch that backslash. He's going to be pissed. He just didn't turn to the left at all. Just not enough. No Fog of War. And again, full credit to Pharaoh. Picked up a couple nice kills with a pistol. Wins the 1v1.
More importantly,
4-0.
225 away from those streaks. Sniper rifle available.
100 Thieves not playing with it.
There's Octane. He's mid-map. Well, they basically say, all right, screw all this nonsense. Let's just fly at him. So far, it's worked. 4v3. But again, keep your eyes on Pharaoh. Number 5 on the minimap. Close to streaks. And, I mean, you can see 100 Thieves game plan, right? Find someone, run at them, and just trade it out. When you have the numbers with Decimate with a miracle double out of nowhere. I mean, this is a 2v2 and Pharaoh doesn't miss. Now it's a 2v1. Oh, what the hell was that? What is this round?
Oh, poor Silly. Sniper battle. You better both keep it out. No pistol. Sniper only. Put this SOG away. I don't care about the streaks.
Where's your honor?
And Octane gets it. Octane gets it with the no-scope and the pistol and the clutch.
Oh, come on. You're not even going to smile?
Oh, baby.
Oh, come on. What? This whole round was just bonkers. Decimate with a double. Slasher with a double here in your best play.
Yeah, Decimate should not have. He probably shouldn't have got the first kill.
No.
Definitely should have got the second kill.
300 Thieves players.
And Kenny had the wall bang him. If he doesn't get that wall bang, Decimate lives.
Insane.
Whatever.
Absolute insane.
That's how, just 100 Thieves, that's what they need in the search, man. Just a couple no-scopes.
All right, something like that. Pharaoh misses first shot. Goes to the re-challenge. Yeah, simple for him, isn't it? Now I know why Aches doesn't snipe on it. I'm sorry. Oh, that's your teammate. Calm down now, big fella. Calm down. That's your teammate. Oh, are you... Somebody kill him. Thank you. Oh. Ian. Gets the kill, tumbles off the mat. I'm just going to throw this out into the universe.
Sure.
Aches should not snipe on this team on any map. I don't care what map it is. None of them. None of them.
Unless they have a double snipe setup. That is the only reason. By the way, if you missed the death segment, there was mentions earlier of Envy's not great at search, which doesn't make sense. They got Bevels as a coach, and they have Decimate and Pharaoh on the team. If you've missed the highlight reels, it's not just Pharaoh. He's been great.
Yeah.
Teammate collats, headshots galore, clutches, double kills with pistols, 1v1s against Slasher. Decimate also just getting kills that shouldn't exist on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, Pharaoh 8-2, full credit to him. But this is what Envy should be doing. Sort of. I mean, I say should.
Right. How consistent can you be? Oh, hit marker on Octane. He does have a nade available to use. And we'll have the snipers getting the pick first, but it'll go to Hook. And, oh, hell, there's a second as well. Octane in trouble. He gets traded out. 3v2. Advantage Envy here in the search is...
Aches got that kill.
How? But Kenny will shut him down. It's one shot. Job done by Aches. Did the job. Teammate there to shut him down. It's all smiles for Envy as they go up. Again, another round in this search and destroy.
The gravity defy. That was Aches that like jumped up and fell back down. We switched away, and all of a sudden Aches got a kill. Whatever. Decimate.
They'll take it.
Play the game. Because I think he actually traded the kill from Kenny, or am I crazy? No, Kenny kills Aches and then he kills him.
Yep.
We got it.
There's the second. Another good round from Envy. We mentioned, really, you know, for Envious, their respawn has been good. But if they can get that surge to the next level, they could be such a scary team.
That's what I was going to say about the hard point. If you played it so well and you go back to the drawing boards, figure out how to break that third hill just once.
Literally.
And then, again, you are going toe-to-toe with the team that is the best at hard point right now.
Use your specialist and anything. Just collapse on him. There's an aid. Goodbye. Pharaoh one shot escapes barely. But for 100 Thieves, they'll get map control. More importantly, bomb control. But again, Aches, I hope you watch this, and I hope you realize just how good Pharaoh is with the sniper rifle. Don't get me wrong, Aches can be good at times, but he's nowhere near this good.
How many shots has he missed? Like 2?
I mean, one of the shots he missed, he killed Hook. So did he really miss?
Very true. Pharaoh's pretty good. I love how they are just shoulder peeking for information. And they got information. He's there. And then another player tries, hey, do you think Pharaoh's still in the back? I don't know. Let me take a peek. And he barely shoulder peeks. And he's gone.
Pharaoh on a mission. Here in game 2. 100 Thieves. I'm going to be honest, being ran over. Ran over here in the search, and it seems like their woes continue, and a big old grin.
It's the hand warmers.
The hand warmers?
He's got hand warmers on the stage. I will go and purchase some tonight. 11-2, and he's killed Hugh.
Save your money. Don't think it's going to have that effect on you.
I missed a shot, too. It's a rare one for me.
First blood for Priest Aches goes down. Advantage 100 Thieves, but you're looking at a mountain to climb now in terms of a comeback. And you really are enable 1 and 6. Rough search from him. Slasher 3 and 6. Octane's 3 and 5. Kenny a little better at 4 and 6. And Priest are the only one even at 6 and 6, but that's nothing to throw a party about by any means, as Pharaoh's looking to maybe hit that shot top window. It was Priester that could have been in some trouble. Bomb does go down. And despite being a man down, I don't know, Chance. There's something about this that kind of makes you think maybe Envy could do it. They get that pick. Make it a 4v4. 100 Thieves are just going to run at the sniper rifle. Maybe a collat. Not going to happen. Octane and Slasher. They want to close this round out. It's a 2v4. Player on bomb. Round is still over. Yeah, okay. Thank God.
I don't know if that was Decimate or still, but he shot everything.
Decimate.
Near good attempt, but the 5v4 retake is there. This is the one round where Pharaoh finally missed a couple shots, and they were very difficult ones to hit.
Yeah.
So no fault of his own. It is just he has been putting on a clinic thus far.
And it's funny, right? Because you say, well, what do you do when the other team has a sniper rifle? You isolate and you rush, right? You put him under as much pressure as possible.
Or counter snipe. They tried that too.
Didn't work.
Did not work at all.
Didn't work at all. Sorry, Octane, you're a great sniper in your own right. But
Well, technically it worked one round. Got a no scope, then the kill with a pistol towards the end.
I don't know if I call that counter sniping successful.
Doesn't really count, no.
Not at all. Or, you know, option 2, you fly him. It works there, but you were so close to maybe even hitting a collat. You've got to give him the respect he deserves.
No one's peeking out of here. They're not going to peek. They're going to go inside. They're going to flood this way, which means you got to deal with other players. Pharaoh's going to fall. The flood inside works. 4v2 for 100 Thieves, and that is a perfectly executed push to isolate the sniper. Aches does catch one player, and honestly, that should tell him everything he needs to know. Envy, very quick on the rotations. I think 100 Thieves was debating maybe wrapping it back, but they're not going to. 2 players outside. Aches can't find one. Silly can.
Ambitious push out there from Ace.
He's so loud.
Sure is.
They have to hear that.
Are they going to continue to chase? They're checking their corners. They're not going to wrap. Silly will. Nade is going to give him information, maybe a fraction earlier. Silly should know now. Bomb's going down. If he gets to window quick enough. There's the first. Doesn't matter. Kenny deals with him. 100 Thieves were 5-1 down. Couple of rounds now going their way.
And I would assume they just heard him at the end. I'd have to imagine with the players sliding out like that. So that's just unfortunate that I think he might just be the only guy in his team that isn't running dead silence, and he happens to be the one alive towards the end. So
It's tough.
near impossible situation. Again, it all started of you were talking about how do you handle the sniper, overwhelm him with the pressure. They never peek outside to deal with him until he cuts out to try to help with a pistol. Then he just gets gunned down by Maddox and too many bodies for 100 Thieves. And now they just need something close to this 3 more times.
Possible. Unlikely, but possible. The streaks here would help for Kenny. 50 away. 100 Thieves have given up A completely. And Envy, are they going to bite? It's quiet. Almost too quiet. First blood. Kenny gets it. There's a lightning strike. And honestly, you might just want to use it here.
At least get the information. See if you can find any players. 1 mid map, 2 over near the bomb, and a
Silly's
3rd
just
in
stick
you. He might call it back in.
Silly's just going to say, huh, bet. Bomb planted. Small advantage for Envy. They're a man down. But 35 seconds for the retake to come through. It's going to be open with a stun for Envy, and Priesta is somehow still alive. He's actually made his way towards the bomb, honestly. Might have thought about maybe going for the defuse. Decimate drops down. There's 2, but Octane and Kenny with the trades. Now a 3v1 for 100 Thieves. Pharaoh is the last man alive, though. If there's a man that could do it, it'd be him. Round over. Kenny still with both streaks. 5-4. This is getting scary now if you're an Envy fan.
The old teammates going at it. Pharaoh has a massive start. Kenny working on doing what he can to finish even stronger. Got 2 streaks to play with, no ping though. But of course, now that they're going back to offense, Envy's got to be fearful. You can't really afford to let that bomb get planted.
Post plant, lightning strike. You don't need a ping for that, do you really? Just play at the back of the map, get the call out, get the information from your teammates. Your teammates all die, well, you call the lightning strike and win the round. Simple as.
So I don't know if Enable has gotten his 2nd kill yet, but he has one job this round. Get that bomb down.
Yes.
Get that bomb down. You have succeeded in your job.
All you have to do.
Oh, he's got 3 kills. Okay.
Oh, well, Kenny has the bomb, so there goes that.
He's playing for TAC 5.
Makes sense.
I would just,
Not sure. Actually,
I would just not.
actually, no.
Nah, you get the streaks, he'll get TAC 5 anyway. He's going to call in the Hellstorm, find anything.
Gets information at B.
And now you could get the bomb down.
You know, that would make sense.
Oh, okay. Gets 2. We're good. We're
Blind.
good.
The blind read.
He's a good pilot.
There's 2. The trade, no! Silly with a 2. Kenny finds his 3rd of the round. Kenny almost found his 4th. Decimate is there, though. Another 1v3. Makes it the 1v2. Does have a nade to play with, but Enable would have to be so unlucky to be caught here. And honestly, Enable might be caught. No, nade doesn't do enough damage. Decimate forced to back away. 100 Thieves know where he is. 35 seconds left. Jiggle peaks coming through again. Slasher may just charge, and Slasher's gonna lose the fight. It comes down to Enable, a must-win gunfight. He takes it, acted quickly, and from 5-1 down, I don't know quite how, but we're going to a round 11.
It's Kenny, man. He finds 2 at that Hellstorm. He finds 1 player. He sees that red little box, and he steers it. He goes up top to swing it back in, picks up 2, and he's got the TAC 5. I guess you want to say the good news for Envy is there's not really a way to play around the TAC 5. It's not like a grab slam, not like a war machine. You don't have to make the adjustment. They just get it.
There's lightning still, though. That's the
also lightning. It's tough. Pharaoh, by the way, if he gets a kill, might get the Tempest. There's a handful of things to consider. And 100 Thieves, a bunch of bodies in A.
No sniper for Pharaoh. Kenny is going to call in the lightning strike first. That's going to give them maybe a little bit of positioning if they act quick over towards A. Still no first blood. The TAC 5, of course, has been invested. Silly's going to know that now. Nade goes out. Slasher with full control of balcony. Teammates going to fly forward. And now the flurry of trades commence. Decimate shuts down 1. Octane there for the trade. Still 100 Thieves with control, but you got to start hitting some of the shots. Finally, the shots get hit. All down to Pharaoh. Another 1v3, and he isn't going to do it. From 5-1 down, somehow they win in a round 11, and that face sums it up. Confusion. It was all smiles for Envy 4 rounds ago. Oh, how different things are now.
Reverse sweep is to go down 0-2.
And here's the really bizarre thing, right? All right, you give game 1 away, despite the fact they had 5 people in P1 and a grab slam, and somehow threw that away. We'll let that rest.
I can live with it.
We'll
fine.
give him a pass for that.
100 Thieves is nasty. It happens.
Sure, right? You have Octane and Slasher flying at you through window. Things can happen. 5-1 lead though. In Search.
Nope.
That's not it. No, that's yeah. That was painful to watch. And now you go over to Control. Envy, they're so good, but yet they're struggling.
If Octane doesn't hit that no-scope.
Yep, the rounds.
If Octane doesn't hit that no-scope. How about this? If Kenny doesn't win that 1v1 against Karma. All these little things, if Priest doesn't puke. Which is different. That one's different.
A little different.
If you clutch up and have an iron stomach, maybe hit the Pepto-Bismol before the game.
Probably would have helped.
Who knows?
It's funny because it is such a big what if.
I said, dude, what if 100 Thieves is an average team?
Just average.
With their clutch factor completely maxed out through the roof.
I mean, that's what it looks like after game 1 and game 2. You can make a hell of an argument for that, right?
I mean, again, that's absolutely not true. If you need more evidence, look at the hardpoint stats. Disgusting. Some of the best of all time for teams. Or is it, right? Like, come on, man. So this game, Envy is going to find themselves in phenomenal positions.
2-0 up. Everyone has streaks.
All 5 players on the map. You get 5 specialists, 5 streaks. No one on 100 Thieves even has a kill at this point.
Or
100
Thieves in Control close it out here.
On Arsenal.
Real fashion. Yes, indeed. Already a lot of pressure over towards A. First take should be good. Priests are in a great spot to maybe find 1 or 2 more kills. Of course, it would help towards some streak progression. And remember, you're relying heavily on the flank from Silly, but you've got to find a couple of kills. At least it opens up, but the stun is there. Priest stunned out of his mind, somehow avoided everything. Finally, he falls. It's Hook that shuts him down, but Hook versus Enable. To see if the trip cap can come through. Enable repositions Hook's 1 shot. You got to heal or just go for the punch. Trip cap comes through. Enable now 250 away from streaks.
Nice plays for Enable. Big stuff, and while he's by himself for the moment, he's picked up an ICR, sprints into a gunfight, he's got the SOG, wins it.
Sure.
150 off streaks. Now he's got the ICR, doing the smart thing, backing away. Either wait for your teammates to help you out or find a free pick. He can make this happen. Eventually. His teammates are also doing stuff on the map.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, this is where Slasher's like, all right, Enable, don't botch this. I'll bait for you. In fact, actually, Enable's just gone over to the other side of the map. He has a teammate with him over there. That's going to be Octane. So it's Octane's chance to just maybe tag up some players or clean up any. Enable spots Decimate. I don't think Octane's in a position to kill him just yet, but Enable doesn't want to play too heavily around the streaks. That's the fear.
Yeah, it's problematic because Enable is the best auto-aim dragger in the league. So his teammates aren't used to baiting for him, but doesn't need the bait. Gets the kill on Hugh. Doesn't even take damage. 35 off. And I mean, frankly, you could just go try to cap B. You can go all the way back around if you want.
Here's the thing. Streaks on this map specifically for B,
massive.
Defensively and aggressively, so important. With Enable 1 off streaks, seems like a good time to send it over to 100 Thieves. Astro Gaming listening.
Come on back.
We're gonna spawn back.
Okay, yeah. I went low. Look to top here.
I am.
I think he's front solo.
Top,
Kyler.
Can't see him.
Nice.
Low on me, Desi.
Low got me.
Oh, one shot there.
Nice,
Nice.
two down.
Backsteps, close backsteps. Got smoke.
On the point, I'm one shot.
Yeah, I'm
spawned up.
Back
Point dead.
I got a line.
No, on me front red, last guy, solo last guy.
Just tipped it.
He's on, he pushed it, no, he's dead, dark heady, he's on you guys.
I got full.
Come on, just play lives.
My time, guys. We're coming.
Yeah, we're coming.
Backsteps.
Day, one shot.
Backsteps. JT's winning, guys. Up statue.
I
I tried to nade back statue.
I
Outside event.
Look at lobby also.
I'm trying to get backsteps. We're coming up.
What's up? 10v3.
Lobby silly, one shot, I gotta reload.
I have the backsteps right now.
I'll try to help
Keep
you.
on lobby.
I'll try to help you.
My whole
Steps,
Play the
I
cap though,
gotta-
guys. Play the cap. Make him get on it.
Could be lobby. I mean, it's lobby silly, left
Make
corner,
him
two
get
left
on
corner,
it,
two
make him
left
get
corner,
on
lobby, two left corner, lobby silly, dead. One shot, Desi out, nice. Over lobby. Oh, he's weak. Oh, the match.
So I'm 250 off.
Backsteps got fried.
Yeah. Yo, good shit, Ian. Good shit.
Yeah, good shit.
Awesome, you're
We're
close
not
to
really
war.
close to anything.
You're close to war, awesome.
Yeah.
See you, insta pop.
Good shit. We're gonna spawn.
If I get it, I'll insta pop it. I'm kind of close to streaks here.
Good job, being good shit.
Yep.
Loki snapped on Kyler top bridge last push right there. You're two.
Good shit.
Is anyone else close to streaks?
Nah.
Ian, you have them, right?
Yeah.
Go event then. I'm
I
going
have a
event
lightning and a hellstorm.
Nice, you stay in. Is anyone else close or no?
Austin, what do you think is better, lightning or hellstorm? If they go B off rip.
Hellstorm.
Hellstorm.
Yeah. It probably insta boost it.
Insta boost it.
And then
Yeah, I will.
put the actual missile dark.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go vent then. I'm
I'm playing lobby to vent side.
Let's go. Swing the break here. Put them away.
Yeah.
Yep.
They lost full.
You're hella close to War Machine RE too.
They lost full. You might be right, Slasher. Maybe they just have. When Enable gets streaks after round number 1, it's not going to get any better for Team Envious.
Bro, look at that specialist battle. Pharaoh is an
Lot to it.
inch on the way to Tempest. Enable is, I mean, past halfway to Vision Pulse. He's got streaks. No Hellstorm gets called in darkly. You don't need it. You just killed everything. Wow. War Machine on the map. Envy off the map. You're coming off respawn. Trophy found for streaks. I got a feeling, Ben.
Yeah?
I got a feeling this might be a 3-0.
Or...
No.
No.
I got...
Wait.
It's a strong feeling.
If you're going to make a reverse sweep...
No,
right?
it's a strong feeling.
The ultimate reverse sweep, you got to go 2-0 down in control. Everyone knows that, Chance.
This is true. That can't be debated, honestly. What you say is just completely accurate. Tell me more, Ben. How is Envy going to make this happen? Because they're all dead
It's gonna start with them watching a kill cam.
Okay.
All of them.
Well, they're doing it now.
Yeah, so they're going to get information on exactly where 100 Thieves are.
Everywhere.
Then they're going to run the other way.
Right.
And hopefully get to a hill and contest.
Well, see, now here's where you run into a problem. The other way is not near the objective.
That's also true.
Right, and so they're dead again. So you get the kill cams, you run away, but you see 100 Thieves, how they're everywhere on the map?
It's a problem.
You can't run away from that, right? You kind of have to run to them.
It's also a problem because someone's close to overlapping streaks as well for 100 Thieves, which is probably a testament to just kind of how one-sided this has actually been. Yeah. So now it starts.
No. We're next level in the wrong direction. You're saying the only way to pull off the true reverse sweep is to go 0-2 down in the series, 0-2 down in the control. The only way to avoid getting tilted 3 maps in a row is to get obliterated map 3, so then you just chalk that one up, and then you talk about the first.
Yeah. Guys, you would have won the series if we won map 1.
You can't choke 3 maps in a row if you go down early in the 3rd one.
If you get absolutely blown out. You can't call that a choke, that's for sure. 100 Thieves smiling, giggling. You heard it in their comms. They're all happy. And as I said, Enable is playing that well this map.
And then Kenny's 12 kills, Slasher's 13 kills. Oh.
Use your streaks, hell yeah. You're about to overlap. Enable's never had this dilemma before.
Hover.
Or just
all right.
Straight down. I would just use the lightning as well. May as well.
I mean, to kill what? There's nothing for them to kill, honestly. There's no lightning strike needed. You got the guns. Flank was attempted. Enable is there. Silly able to find 2 kills. Envy, a little bit more life in this round. The question is, how long can it last? Because Enable, well, he used some of his streaks early, and he's got even more. Hugh switched over to the Maddox, maybe a little bit of help. Envy with a tiny bit of map pressure. But when it comes down to it, you got 3 streaks. Kenny nearly at the crash, Enable near the division pulse. And for Envy, still nothing. They just have nothing.
I think this is well and truly over, but Envy have to try and make the comeback. They're 2-0 down. Astro Gaming listening with Team Envious.
You're gonna be right. I'm trying to push up trophy. I'm getting in blue. There's two outside cafe. I'm staying alive. It's not anything.
Hey, right
fucking
there,
elbow, dude. They're going blue again.
Watching blue.
Two blue. They're gonna be 2 cafe. Enable increase the blue. Blue dead. Enable increase the 2 cafe, guys. 1 more week. Octane.
So we can another blue. 3.
Octane cafe.
They're on it.
Yeah, on A.
Oh, show me the back from inside.
Yeah, we need to.
There's two inside A, 2 inside A.
Okay, just.
I want to pinch.
They're gonna go around. They're not hitting them.
Big entry.
I got one. I'm going blue.
No,
I'm coming vent with you. We can double.
You're live. Do not go yet. Do not push yet.
Push out lobby.
One shot on their trophy. One shot on their trophy.
I mean, that's not good.
They're gonna go
on their trophy.
No, I'm blue. And I just got pulsed.
Bit of a contrast between the 2 teams' communication. One giggles, and rightfully so. One more depressed as Enable fires out his 2nd Hellstorm. All the kills are there. Is Enable going to triple down on his streaks? He's playing well enough.
He's feasting. He's calling in vision pulses to tell his team where everyone is while he's calling in streaks.
I'm going to be honest.
His team honestly now kind of letting him down.
That was not a good streak. I don't mind saying, but you know it's fine.
You got one more.
Slasher has another one. You are down 3 lives though. Bear that in mind. 60 seconds on the clock. 100 Thieves to close it out. 3-0. 3-0. Do you ping the lightning first? Has he even used the ping? I don't think he has. He's in a great position to maybe now be the playmaker. There's the ping. Gets the information. Envy may reposition. That could be the opening 100 Thieves need. Kenny looking to work lobby. At this point, Kenny should be baiting for Enable with just how well Enable's played. Not close to any more streaks as now the push comes through. But it is a first blood for Envy. Bear that in mind, you still have that lightning, and Slasher has opted not to invest it here. And 100 Thieves are down to their final 5 lives, but we've seen comebacks before, and it's been from 100 Thieves. All starts there. Pharaoh shuts it down.
Ben, you said it. The only way to get that true reverse sweep. 0-2 down in series, 0-2 down in control. 100 Thieves, though, one last attack. Decimate's here. They got all their angles covered. Decimate takes 2 with them. The final man standing is Octane, and he doesn't last very long. Ben, we might think we're done soon. We might think this might be a 3-0. We could very well be hanging out here for another half hour. We got time on our hands.
With our looking, this series has just been a little bonkers. You never know. Enable already 2 rounds. Enable is averaging a set of streaks per round at this rate.
But Envy's dealt with them. There was like 3 score streaks that round. They dealt with the Vision Pulse. I want to say at least 2 other specialists got burned from 100 Thieves.
Still one more, though.
Still one more streak. And they're on offense, so at some point they literally have to go outside.
That's a problem.
But I mean, the specialist battle, Octane's near his. Aches is, I don't know, not really close. Okay, Hugh's got a grab slam.
About half, yeah.
And they're going outside. They're trying to burn this lightning strike early.
Luke's looking for the pick, maybe with the slam. There's the streak. You should know that that's coming through. Can you survive? Nope. 3 players go down, but you've made the best of it, I'll be honest. Only a 1 life disadvantage. And in fact, Aches has done tremendously well to find a double. He'll die, and honestly, it's not going to make too much difference. Finally, he does fall. But you burn the lightning, and the only advantage you have here for 100 Thieves is a 1 life. Now, of course, the Tempest is going to be used. Well, that's going to find 3 because, well, Octane's just a beast with it. And now he's working towards 3. So maybe the issue is a little bigger than it could have been.
Octane's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Well, he gets shut down. Thank the Lord for Envy. They can get a little bit of movement out towards Gun. 2 players there. Pharaoh's moving forward. 100 Thieves, a couple players scatter around mid. They are getting pinched in. Hugh's trying to hunt a couple players down. He finds one, stays alive for a moment. Envy just trying to avoid getting spawn killed. They're down by 5 lives. They got 28 seconds.
Gotta go.
They got to touch a point, man. They got to get there, and it's just Hugh and that grab slam. That's all they got.
They're going to push B instead. There's no grapple to try and close the gap, so if you're going to do it, it's going to be the hard way. He's ready to pull the trigger on the slam. There's a player inside vent. This is a must-win gunfight. Connects, but his teammates nowhere to be found. Just 1 on the zone. Envy, they've spawned Gun, so honestly, there's a chance for them to go window. This could be the slam from Hook. There's 2. Envy's still alive, but 11 seconds, the clock stops. Hook's in a position to cover both A and B, but his teammate at B does fall. Envy somehow in A.
Oh, Priest is a problem, though. He's spawn killing 100 Thieves, double flank right now. And again, 100 Thieves, that 5 life advantage. They can give up the point if they want. And they are thinking about the spawn kills. Aches has now died twice, and he's just getting relentlessly killed. All of his teammates are over there. Slasher knows where he's going to spawn. They could turn and look for him while the fights are going down over here. Octane finds 2. Kenny with the next. You think they might even give up A for a moment. They don't. They get it. They clear it out. The spawn is in. Nowhere to go. 100 Thieves. Priest to get some streaks for the stamp on the end. But a fairly quick 3-0.
Thanks, Ben. Talk to me about that S&D. How did you manage to take 5 rounds in a row?
So during the S&D, we were making some bad calls because they were just countering us. Actually, mid S&D, Austin goes, "Yo, Ken, you call the plays. Like, what do you want to do?" And after that, I just started calling every play, and we're just hitting things, and it was just working, to be honest.
What was the mood and the vibe of the team like during really that whole series?
The vibes are always good. They're a really good team, so it was really hectic during the calls. I think we were good. After the S&D, I just knew we weren't losing because, I mean, they kind of like lost composure, and we were just at an all-time high.
Finally, love your pants. Is there a story or anything behind those?
Definitely no story. A lot of people know that I'm kind of like the hype beast, I guess you could say. I usually don't wear shorts when I play, but these are too fire to not wear. So, yep, no story.
Love them. Well, thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. On over to Katie in the desk.
Thank you so much, Jess. And there you have it, the 3-0 from 100 Thieves over Envy to close out the day. And you know what? I kind of want to talk about, Pac-Man, something that Kenny just said in that interview, which was that he said that Envy lost composure in that S&D. And you think after not clutching up on that first map, and then, do you think they kind of threw away?
He said after they lost the map, they lost absolute full, which is what he's about to say. And of course they did. They choked the first map.
Do you think it should have been a 2-0 Envy up then if they hadn't choked both those maps?
That's hard to say.
Or is it just 100 Thieves that good?
No. All they had to do was watch window. Decimate tried to get away from a guy that had him one-shot window. They got in, and then Octane got a 2v2
another
window.
gunfight, yeah.
Right. If that didn't happen, they win the map. They go into the second map. They go up by a bunch. Pharaoh's hitting ridiculous snipes. Pharaoh was
We're going to pull up those snipes in a second.
Uncounterable things with a sniper. And then once that stopped, once that changed, the flow of the match changed. I guess Kenny started calling in the middle of the map.
We'll take a look now. These are some of those snipes from Pharaoh.
Then Envy lost 5-5. That's why going to the map 3, you knew it was over.
Yeah, like right after the second game collapsed, it's like they're going to get destroyed.
Wait.
On Arsenal control, like, this is a map 100 Thieves historically has been good at. And this Search and Destroy,
Me and
I
Pac were
really
talking about
thought
this right
Envy
here.
was going to. Oh, yeah. When
Why does he throw his life away?
He just
Slides
threw
up.
his life away completely.
I think he was getting ready to retake the plat with his team, but he just jumped out a little bit.
He was
too
3
early.
seconds ahead of him.
Yeah, you got to throw some jiggle peaks, like take your time right there. That's sort of that collapse. Like you start to feel it when they're inching back in there, and then you just throw it away in the 5-5. And we had that the Aches disappointment face. He went, huh? What? But yeah, that's definitely tough. Like when you lose that, it's like it's nearly impossible to win that third map. Like when you go down 0-2 choking back to back like that, it's nearly impossible.
All right, let's take a look now at those snipes from Pharaoh. Again, so impressive.
He made me
That's
proud.
Uncounterable. It's like
He made me proud.
100 Thieves doing nothing wrong in some of these spots. Like even that, Enable just threw a shoulder there. Like,
Bink.
and Pharaoh reacts so fast and hit a disgusting shot.
Don't forget
Nothing to
Octane's
do.
hip fire nope scope.
Yeah, on Silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw 2 nope scopes today.
Well, that one point, though,
Lucky and
when
Austin,
Pharaoh was
yeah.
sitting there and Austin just ran past Slasher, just ran past him in that room and never even saw them and ended up
Gave
dying.
Pharaoh-
That's gotta piss you off.
That's old school COD timing right there.
Yeah.
Ran past him. Pharaoh even shot at his back to gave up his position and still won the 1v1.
Overall, though, I thought the first 2 maps were well played by Envy. Like
Yeah,
I
so
thought
do I.
they could have closed both those out, and especially on that second map, I thought they could have won by a big margin. Let alone letting them come back in the game. But like, yeah, Envy looked pretty solid. Just need to get better in those final moments and closing things out. That seems to be, what's hurting them right now.
Well, and I guess that's actually what I was just gonna kind of touch on. It's like, yes, they did choke those 2 maps, Study, but at the same time, it's a very aggressive, competitive performance from them against, arguably the best or one of the best teams
best
in
team.
the league. Yeah,
They're
the best team in the
right
game.
Yeah, it's just on the side. Envy just didn't bring like at that firepower. Like we saw the end. Octane should not be able to hold that or like go through window and get a 2-piece.
Yeah.
At the same time, Hook had his grab slam. If Hook's on my team, I wouldn't want him to watch lobby. I'd put an ICR there. I'd put him at window because that's like the breaking point for that hill. So if he was able to pick up that 2-piece with the grab slam, it probably would have been a totally different story. But unfortunately, Octane was able to pick up a 2-piece from an unbelievable position, and that's what makes them the greatest the best hardpoint team in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, greatest again, that record just extending.
Yeah.
That 40, 47 and whatever the hell it was, just extending that even further.
35 and 7.
35
Yeah,
and 7.
whatever. I mean, it's gonna be 47, so who knows? But we need to talk about our Astro MVP speculation for the day, and it's from neither of these 2 teams. It's actually going to be our cities on E United. Really, again,